Pregnancy is not just a journey. It's a responsibility. Every single day, your choices shape your baby's future. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. Some everyday habits can quietly harm your baby. And the worst part? Most women don't even realize they're doing them. Today, we're counting down 25 things you must never do during pregnancy. Starting from number 25 all the way to number 1, the most dangerous mistake of all. Number 25, sitting or standing too long. Let's start with something that seems completely harmless. Sitting or standing, something you do every single day without thinking. But during pregnancy, your body is not the same. Your blood volume increases significantly. Your circulation changes. Your veins are under more pressure than usual. Now imagine sitting for hours. No movement, no stretching. Blood begins to pool in your lower body. Your legs swell. You feel numbness, maybe tingling. At first, it's just discomfort. But over time, this can increase your risk of blood clots. And blood clots are not just painful. They can become life-threatening if they travel to your lungs. Something as simple as staying still can quietly become dangerous. So if you've been sitting for long periods, this is your reminder to move. Even a short walk can make a difference. Number 24, poor food storage. Let me paint a picture you might recognize. You cook dinner. You're tired. You leave the leftovers out for a while, then put them in the fridge later. The next day, you reheat it. It smells fine, looks fine, so you eat it. But here's what you don't see. Bacteria, growing silently, especially something called listeria. And during pregnancy, your immune system is naturally weaker, which means your body cannot fight infections as effectively. Listeria doesn't just affect you. It can cross the placenta and infect your baby directly. And in severe cases, it can lead to miscarriage or stillbirth. No warning signs, no obvious symptoms, just silent risk. Refrigerate quickly, reheat thoroughly, and when in doubt, don't take the risk. Number 23, unsafe skincare products. This is one many women never think about because it doesn't involve food or anything you consume, but your skin absorbs what you put on it. And certain ingredients, like retinoids, commonly found in anti-aging creams, can enter your bloodstream. From there, they can reach your baby. These chemicals can interfere with how cells grow. And during pregnancy, cell growth is everything. Your baby's brain, organs, features are forming rapidly. And even small disruptions can have long-term effects. Sometimes the risks are not obvious. They're hidden in everyday routines. Number 22, cleaning chemicals. Cleaning your home feels responsible, safe, necessary. But many cleaning products contain harsh chemicals. Bleach, ammonia, strong disinfectants. When you inhale these regularly, they enter your body. And during pregnancy, your baby is exposed through you. Your baby's organs are forming in stages. And exposure to toxins during these stages can interfere with development. This doesn't mean you stop cleaning. It means you become more aware. Open windows. Use gloves. Choose safer alternatives. Number 21, cleaning cat litter. Most people think that if I've had a cat for years, it is okay for them to have one in pregnancy. But during pregnancy, your body becomes more vulnerable to certain infections. One of the most dangerous is toxoplasmosis. This parasite can live in cat feces. And when you clean a litter box, you may unknowingly come into contact with it. If it enters your body during pregnancy, it can cross into the placenta and affect your baby's development. We're talking about potential damage to the brain, the eyes, the nervous system. And here's what makes it even more concerning. You might not feel sick at all. No strong symptoms. No clear warning. Just silent exposure. If possible, let someone else handle the litter. If you must do it yourself, use gloves, wash your hands thoroughly, and avoid direct contact. Sometimes protection is not about what you stop doing, but how you do it differently. Number 20, ignoring food safety. Let's slow this down, because this is where many people make mistakes without even realizing it. You're cooking in your kitchen. You cut raw meat, then you grab vegetables. Maybe you rinse your hands quickly and continue. It feels normal, routine, but this is how bacteria spreads. Cross-contamination. And during pregnancy, your body is not as strong at fighting infections. Bacteria like Salmonella or Listeria can enter your system this way. And once inside, they don't just affect you. They can affect your baby. A simple habit, a small shortcut, can create a chain reaction you never see. Separate raw and cooked foods. Wash thoroughly. Be intentional, because during pregnancy, details matter more than ever. Number 19, secondhand smoke. You might be thinking, I don't smoke, so this doesn't apply to me. But here's the truth. Secondhand smoke can be just as dangerous. When someone smokes near you, you inhale the same harmful chemicals: nicotine, carbon monoxide, toxins. And once they enter your bloodstream, they reach your baby. Carbon monoxide reduces oxygen levels, and your baby depends entirely on your oxygen supply. Less oxygen means slower growth, higher risk of complications, increased stress on development. Your baby doesn't choose the environment. You do. Avoid smoky environments. Speak up when needed, because protecting your space is protecting your baby. Number 18, poor sleep. Sleep may not seem like a big deal, but during pregnancy, it becomes essential, because this is when your body recovers, repairs, resets. When you don't get enough sleep, your stress hormones increase, your blood pressure can rise, your immune system weakens, and all of that affects how your body supports your baby, because your body is the environment. If it's exhausted, stressed, out of balance, your baby feels that. Maybe you're uncomfortable at night, or your mind won't slow down. But even improving your sleep slightly can make a difference. Rest is not laziness. It's part of the process. Number 17, chronic stress. Stress is something we all experience. But during pregnancy, it affects more than just your mood. It affects your body and your baby. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. In small amounts, that's normal. But when stress becomes constant, those levels stay elevated. And over time, this can influence your baby's development, especially the brain. Think about it this way. Your baby is growing inside your environment. If that environment is constantly tense, overwhelmed, in survival mode, it shapes how your baby develops. This doesn't mean you need a perfect, stress-free life. That's not realistic. But it does mean you need moments of calm. Moments where your body feels safe. Because when you relax, your baby relaxes too. Number 16, skipping prenatal checkups. It's easy to think, I feel fine, everything must be okay. And that's exactly why this is dangerous. Because many pregnancy complications don't show symptoms in the early stages. High blood pressure, gestational diabetes, placenta problems. They can develop quietly. No pain, no warning. And without regular prenatal visits, you don't catch them early. By the time symptoms appear, it may already be serious. Think of prenatal checkups as your baby's first line of protection. It's not just about you feeling okay. It's about seeing what you can't feel. Every appointment matters, even the ones that seem routine. Number 15, high-risk physical activities. Now let's talk about movement. Staying active during pregnancy is good, but not all activities are safe. Anything that increases your risk of falling or getting hit in the abdomen becomes dangerous, because your baby is protected, but not invincible. A simple fall, a sudden impact, can lead to complications like placental separation, which can be life-threatening. Maybe it's running on uneven ground, climbing something unstable, or even rushing too fast downstairs. Things you've done many times before. But pregnancy changes your balance. Your center of gravity shifts. What used to be easy can suddenly become risky. Number 14, heavy lifting. You might think, it's just one heavy object. But during pregnancy, your body is already under pressure. Your muscles are adjusting. Your ligaments are loosening. And your abdomen is supporting a growing life. When you lift something heavy, you increase pressure inside your abdomen. This can lead to strain, injury, or even trigger early contractions. Your body is trying to protect the baby, but pushing it too hard can override that protection. If it feels heavy, it probably is. And this is one time in your life where asking for help is not weakness. It's wisdom. Number 13, hot tubs and saunas. This one feels confusing because it seems harmless, even relaxing. A hot bath, a sauna, a warm soak after a long day. But during pregnancy, your body temperature matters more than ever. When your core temperature rises too high, especially in early pregnancy, it can increase the risk of birth defects. Your baby is developing rapidly, and excessive heat can interfere with that delicate process. Something that feels good for you might not be safe for your baby. Warm is okay, too hot is not. Number 12, taking medication without approval. You may be having a headache, a cold, an allergy, your first instinct might be to reach for medication, something you've taken many times before. But here's the truth. Not all medications are safe during pregnancy. Some drugs can cross the placenta and affect your baby's development without you even realizing it. Your baby's organs are forming, and certain substances can interfere with how those organs develop. Even over-the-counter drugs can carry risks. Common does not mean safe. Always check first. Always ask. Number 11. Drinking herbal teas without guidance. This one surprises a lot of people, because herbal tea feels natural, healthy, safe. But not all herbs are harmless. Some herbs can stimulate the uterus, which may lead to contractions. Others can affect hormone levels or interact with your body in unexpected ways. During pregnancy, your body becomes more sensitive. What was once safe may not be safe anymore. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's risk-free. When it comes to herbal products, certainty matters more than assumption. Number 10. Processed meats. Deli meats. Hot dogs. Ready-to-eat slices. Convenient. Quick. But they carry a hidden risk, listeria. And we've talked about how dangerous that can be. What makes this tricky is that these foods are often eaten without reheating, which increases the risk. Convenience should never come before safety. Number 9. Unwashed fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are healthy, essential even, but if they're not washed properly, they can carry harmful bacteria and parasites. So even something healthy can become risky if not handled correctly. Number 8. Raw eggs. Raw or undercooked eggs can carry salmonella, and during pregnancy, food poisoning can hit harder. Dehydration, weakness, and stress on your body can all affect your baby indirectly. Sometimes it's not just what you eat, it's how it's prepared. Number 7. Undercooked meat. This is something many people overlook, because the meat looks good, smells good, tastes good, but if it's undercooked, it can carry harmful parasites and bacteria. One of the most dangerous during pregnancy is toxoplasmosis. This infection can affect your baby's brain, their eyes, and their overall development. And the difficult part? You may not even feel seriously sick, just mild symptoms or none at all. But while you feel fine, your baby may not be. During pregnancy, fully cooked is the only safe option. Number 6. Raw seafood. Sushi, oysters, raw seafood. These foods are popular, even considered healthy. But during pregnancy, they come with risks that are not worth taking. Raw seafood can contain parasites, bacteria, and harmful pathogens. And again, your immune system is not as strong right now. Your body is prioritizing your baby, which means it's slightly less aggressive at fighting off infections. So things your body could normally handle become more dangerous. Number 5. Too much caffeine. This one is very common. Coffee in the morning, maybe another in the afternoon. It feels normal, routine. But caffeine behaves differently during pregnancy. When you drink caffeine, it crosses the placenta, and your baby cannot process it the same way you do. Your metabolism handles caffeine relatively quickly, but your baby's system is still developing. So caffeine stays in their body longer, affecting heart rate, affecting growth, and in high amounts, increasing the risk of low birth weight. It's not about cutting it out completely. It's about understanding limits. Number 4. Unpasteurized dairy. Soft cheeses. Unpasteurized milk. They may seem natural and healthy, but they can carry listeria, the same bacteria we talked about earlier. And by now, you understand how serious that is. This is why certain cheeses are often listed as avoid during pregnancy. Not because they're bad in general, but because the risk is too high for this stage of life. Number 3. High mercury fish. Fish is often recommended during pregnancy, and for good reason. It contains important nutrients. But not all fish are safe. Some, like shark, swordfish, and king mackerel, contain high levels of mercury. Mercury is not just another substance. It's a toxin, and when it builds up in your body, it can cross into your baby's bloodstream. Your baby's brain is developing rapidly, and mercury can interfere with that process, affecting memory, learning ability, and overall cognitive development. This is not something you see immediately, but it can affect your child for life. Number 2. Smoking. We need to talk about this honestly. Smoking during pregnancy is one of the most harmful things you can do. Every time you inhale smoke, you introduce harmful chemicals into your bloodstream. Nicotine, carbon monoxide, toxins, and your baby receives that through you. Carbon monoxide reduces oxygen in your blood, which means less oxygen reaches your baby. And oxygen is essential for growth, for brain development, for survival. This can lead to premature birth, low birth weight, placental problems, and in severe cases, stillbirth. Even secondhand smoke carries risk. So this is not just about what you do. It's also about what you allow around you. Number 1, alcohol. And now number 1, the most dangerous, the most misunderstood. Alcohol. There is no safe amount. Not a little, not occasionally, not just one. When you drink alcohol, it enters your bloodstream. And from there, it passes directly through the placenta to your baby. But here's the critical part. Your baby cannot process alcohol. Their liver is not developed enough. So the alcohol stays in their system longer, affecting developing cells, especially in the brain. This can lead to fetal alcohol syndrome, a lifelong condition. Children affected may experience learning disabilities, memory problems, behavioral challenges, physical developmental issues. And this damage cannot be reversed. It doesn't go away. It doesn't heal over time. It becomes part of their life, forever. One decision can shape an entire future. Pregnancy is not about fear. It's about awareness. Because now, you know what many people don't. You understand the risks. You see the hidden dangers. And that knowledge gives you power. The power to protect. The power to choose better. The power to give your baby the best possible start in life. If this video helped you, share it with another mother. Because this information could change a life. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.